What's going on, everyone? Alex Da Silva. I hope you are well and welcome to another day, another dollar. I hope you're having an amazing day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Today, I want to talk to you about how to find forgiveness in others. How to find forgiveness in others. Stay tuned, stay to the end. It's a big topic and one I think you really want to listen to. So finding forgiveness in others, so forgiving someone else, is a tough thing to do. Especially if they've caused you harm, if they caused you trauma, if they caused, anger, resentment, if it's something that's been deep and buried, someone that you loved and cared for. There are certain traumas when we're looking at abuse, mental, physical, sexual abuse. These things are very, very, very hard and very tough to heal from, to let go of, to find forgiveness. But it can be done. It can be done. How can that be done? You have to first and foremost do the work on yourself. That's the first thing. You have to do that work on yourself. By doing that work on yourself, by working on yourself in mind, body, spirit, speaking to a professional, which is what I mean, going to see a trauma specialist, going to see a therapist that specializes in that area, working with a coach, working with a healing therapist, anybody that can help you to heal from that experience. And how you heal from that experience, we work with people from a therapeutic, from a coaching perspective. And I also do breathwork, healing, and we do healing ceremonies as well. So kind of very holistic healing. And we also work with plant medicine. And we've seen the results of working with people, in different methods. And look, not every method works for every person. So it's very individualized. It's very different depending on what the person is bringing to the table. But one of the most powerful things is being able to do that work on yourself, being able to look at the trauma, to look at the problem. Because once you're able to do that, you are also then able to see past the experience. And what I mean by that is understand in time that everything happens for a reason. And that's a really hard thing to comprehend when you've been mentally, physically, sexually abused. I've been through it, and it's hard. It's very hard to then say, how can I accept that somebody did that to me? And then also, how can I forgive them for that? How can I forgive them for behaving in that way, for treating me in that way, for allowing something to happen to me? One of the biggest lessons I found, and I'm only speaking from this, one of the biggest experiences that I found and what I've realized is that we are all here to learn lessons. So every experience that I have been through, I understand, including, excuse me, the trauma, the abuse. I understand that these things were part of my learning, my growing, my developing. So I understand that it helped me to become who I am today. It helps me to talk to you, to knowledge share how to find healing, how to find forgiveness, which is what we're talking about here. So when I started to understand that it's an experience and it's not something that was done in order to completely damage me, but in fact it was actually there to teach me a lesson, and the most powerful lesson of that is that then I can then help others, I was able to forgive myself. Because everybody that has been through any form of trauma, they blame themselves. I blame myself. I blame myself, and I beat myself up, and I berated myself, and I treated myself like crap. The way I spoke to myself, especially my thinking, and I believed it. And, that's continuous. Then that's continuous trauma. That's continuous self-harm. You're self-harming. So by me forgiving myself first and foremost, I then heal me. Heal me in mind, heal me in body, heal me in spirit. When I'm healed as this complex, then I'm able to see things as the experience. Just understanding that everything in life is an experience, and it sucks and it's horrible, but it's an experience. And then it's experience that now is so valuable to me because it has allowed me to teach you and to even do this video. So it takes time. It's not something that's going to happen just like that. It's not going to be, some people may never get there because it's maybe not their journey. They are not ready to let go. They don't want to let go. Some people just want to hold on to the resentment. They just want to hold on to the hate. And you know what? That's okay, because that's your lesson. There is a lesson in everything. So even in you holding on to that pain and saying, and I've heard people say this to me, I'm going to take this to the grave. I will never forgive them. And eventually they did. They took it to the grave. Now, do you know what killed them? It wasn't the experience. They killed themselves. And that's the most heartbreaking thing that, hopefully this teaches a lesson. Holding on to any form of resentment, any form of anger doesn't hurt the other person. Only hurts you, because you are holding on to that energy in mind, in body, in spirit. You are making yourself continuously suffer every single day, every single moment that you are reliving that experience. Now, I found that through letting that go, and it takes time and it takes practice, I become calmer, I become more peaceful, I become less judgmental, I become more compassionate. And you know what? I actually started to feel love and compassion towards those people, because I realized how troubled they are to be able to do that to someone, to be able to cause harm to others. And I've learned that actually I will forgive them, because nobody in sound mind, body or spirit would want to harm anybody else. I would never want to harm anybody else. Would you? Not intentionally. Sometimes people get into arguments and people, our emotions get hurt, but I would never intentionally go out there to hurt anybody. I love human beings. I love people. But in order for me to fully love people, I had to fully love me and understand that it is an experience. And once I understood it was the experience, I can then learn to forgive others, because once I knew who I am, in mind, body, spirit, who I truly am, and I understand the higher level of consciousness of that too, and understand that every single one of us are one, and we're all just here having individual experiences, well, that's all it is. It's just an experience. And do I want to keep reliving something that doesn't exist in my presence now? Absolutely not. So it took work. So this is how you forgive others. This is how you go through that process of forgiving. But first and foremost, you have to forgive yourself. You have to do the personal work. You have to do the therapy. You have to do the coaching. You have to do the breath work. Whatever works for you. Whatever works for you. If you want to go and do the plant medicine, I've done plant medicine. I've done various different ceremonies. And they have helped me beyond belief. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Different video, but these are the things that I chose to do because I no longer wanted to live in those experiences. Those experiences had no benefit in my present life. It has no benefit in my children's life. I don't want to be repeating the same story. I don't want to be passing that karma, that energy to them. I want to break these things now, and I want to be able to give my children, and their children a better life. And especially me, first and foremost. I want to give me the best life possible. So it starts with you. I could have said that at the beginning of the video, but it does. It starts with you. But I wanted you to understand that this is going to be a tough journey. It is a tough journey, but you will only find the answers within yourself. Because once you find forgiveness for yourself, for everything that you've experienced, and also look at all of the things that we've done. No one is perfect at any level. And you cannot judge people by levels, because we've all done something. We've all done something. And when we're able to look at it from those humble eyes and understand that we've all done something, we've all broken someone's heart, we've all done something terrible somewhere down the line, where we've caused somebody a lot of pain or whatever it may be. So who are we to judge anybody? And when we learn to find that true forgiveness, this is where you then forgive others. So look, I hope you took something from today. And I know that I kind of rambled on a little bit, but I really wanted to get the point across, because it is hard to accept, but find acceptance. Find the acceptance, do the work, and you will find forgiveness. And if you need anything, I'm always here to support. I'm always here to do more videos. Remember to like, share your comments, subscribe. 70% of you, it's improving, so 70% of you, 75 are still watching the videos. You keep coming back, but you haven't subscribed, so make sure you subscribe. Have an amazing day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world, and as always, be great, be fantastic, and be absolutely phenomenal today. It is everything that you are. I say it every single time because it's true. Take care.